You know, it's kind of crazy, right? Have you ever wondered why working incredibly hard just doesn't always translate into actual wealth for most people? Well, here is a hard truth that a lot of folks really like to avoid. Hard work literally doesn't equal wealth if your spending habits are fundamentally broken. I mean, it absolutely doesn't matter if you make 10 grand a month or $1 million a month. If you are continuously draining your resources on all the wrong things, you're going to stay stuck forever. But on the flip side, and this is the exciting part, even on a super modest salary, avoiding just 8 specific purchases can completely transform your financial future. Welcome to today's Explainer, where we're going to dive right in, break down exactly what those 8 things are, and show you how cutting them out can help you build real, lasting wealth.
So let's start by posing the ultimate wealth paradox. Why do the world's richest people often live like they're, well, poor? It immediately challenges our preconceived notions about what having money actually looks like, doesn't it? We are constantly conditioned by ads and social media to believe that true wealth means flashy, nonstop consumption. But when we look at the data and the reality of actual billionaires, the picture is completely reversed.
Just take Warren Buffett, for example, one of the wealthiest guys on the planet, right? And he still lives in this incredibly modest house he bought decades ago for just $31,500. Or look at Elon Musk, who famously sold off most of his properties to live in a tiny prefab home. Meanwhile, the average person is out there drowning, just totally suffocating in massive mortgages and expensive car notes, all just to project an illusion of success. And this really sets up our core rich versus broke framing today. See, the wealthy aren't just being stingy, they know something fundamental about money that most people completely ignore.
All right, so here is our roadmap for today. We just touched on the wealth paradox. Next up, we're looking at escaping status symbol traps, then plugging daily money leaks, avoiding fake wealth schemes, and finally wrapping up with the millionaire mindset shift.
Okay, part 1. Escaping status symbol traps. Stop chasing fleeting validation.
So this first massive trap, it's all about the very real danger of buying items strictly to look successful to everybody else. It's that endless pursuit of fleeting validation, and honestly, it is an absolute destroyer of wealth. Here are the first 4 of our 8 things you've got to stop buying right now. Brand new electronics, oversized homes, expensive brand name clothes, and brand new cars fresh off the lot. Advertisers promise us that having the shiny new phone makes us exciting, or that wearing a designer logo proves we've made it. But the harsh reality, these items just come with massive depreciation and hidden maintenance costs. Because here is the truth of the matter. Broke folks chase fleeting desires or worry about status symbols, while wealthy individuals quietly build their assets. Think about it. A phone from 2 years ago, it can still run all your apps and make calls perfectly fine. Wealthy folks aren't out there chasing every single new release unless it actually boosts their productivity. And that brand new car, man, the exact second you drive it away, its value literally plummets. If you instead pivot and buy a reliable certified pre-owned car or just hold on to your current phone for another year, you instantly free up cash. Cash that can be funneled directly into savings, stocks, or even funding a side hustle.
And this right here creates 2 totally different realities. The broke mindset involves buying some massive house you barely even use just to store luxury logos, while literally financing your own depreciation. But the wealthy mindset? They know a house is primarily shelter, so they focus entirely on functionality. They wear durable basics because, honestly, they know they don't need a $100 t-shirt to prove their worth. And they buy reliable pre-owned cars. Then, they take the money they saved on the sticker price and pump those resources straight into profitable ventures.
Moving on to part 2, plugging daily money leaks, the silent killers of wealth.
Now, while those status symbols are huge, obvious expenses, daily money leaks are the silent killers. We're talking about those tiny, frequent micro-purchases that our brains barely even register. But mathematically, they absolutely wreck our financial futures. $1,800. That brings us right to the 5th item on our list to avoid: fancy daily coffees or constant meal deliveries. Look, I know it's a total cliche to say stop buying lattes, but the math just doesn't lie. A seemingly harmless $5 a day habit multiplies to over $1,800 annually. If you simply cut out that daily habit and invested it wisely, you could accumulate tens of thousands of dollars over the next decade.
And the thing is, these daily leaks compound. Those impulsive weekend getaways or VIP tickets, they leave you suffocating under a mountain of credit card bills. Constant food deliveries and buying cheap, discount decor just clutters your life without adding any lasting value. So what is the wealthy alternative? Well, it's setting a planned budget. It's making your coffee at home and actually embracing minimalism. They would much rather put real money into one single high-quality piece of furniture instead of filling up a space with meaningless bargain bin junk.
All right, part 3, avoiding fake wealth schemes. There is no magic overnight trick.
So this one really preys on our financial anxiety and that desperate itch we all get for a quick fix. And it brings us to item number 8, get-rich-quick seminars. Everywhere you look online these days, there is some slick ad claiming you can double your income in a month or flip houses with absolutely zero experience. But the dirty little secret about these shady workshops is that they primarily make their creators rich. Definitely not you. If a pitch sounds too good to be true, it is. Buying into these secret to success trainings is just a massive drain on the exact capital you need to be investing. Instead, you've got to remember that true wealth takes strategy, consistent action, and learning from reputable sources. Think about reallocating the funds you would have wasted on those shady seminars into legitimate education. Go buy books written by highly respected investors. Take real courses on fundamental finance or marketing or practical skills that will actually improve your career. Because that right there is the kind of knowledge that pays off over and over again.
Which brings us to part 4, the millionaire mindset shift, playing the long game for 2025.
So, we've covered the 8 things. Brand new electronics, oversized homes, brand name clothes, new cars, daily deliveries, impulsive entertainment, random trinkets, and get-rich-quick seminars. But avoiding those 8 things isn't about punishing yourself. Not at all. It is actually a massive mindset shift. See, broke people view money as a toy. For them, it's just for consuming, seeking instant gratification and craving the applause of others. But wealthy people, they view money as a tool. It's used for building options, planning, budgeting for truly meaningful experiences, and then investing the remainder. This approach snowballs over time into a level of financial freedom that a fancy new car or a designer shirt could literally never give you. Now, people might laugh at your older car or your simpler wardrobe, but you have to hold firm. You are building a fortress of wealth. Sure, you might feel a little awkward resisting sales at first. You might get teased by friends when you turn down expensive nights out or refuse to upgrade your perfectly fine phone. Let them laugh, because by 2025, you are the one who will have the capital to seize incredible opportunities, weather emergencies without a hint of panic, or hey, even retire early.
But listen, knowledge without execution is totally useless. So here's your immediate action plan to lock in this new mindset. Step 1, set a visual goal. Stick a photo on your fridge of that dream home you're going to build or the nonprofit you want to start. Step 2, take 5 minutes right now to jot down those 8 things to avoid that we just covered. And step 3, share this challenge with a friend who is also hungry for change. Motivate each other and celebrate saving your first $100. Because once you taste that progress, you will never ever miss the junk that used to drain your wallet.
I want to leave you with this final, absolutely critical question. What matters more, today's fleeting desire or tomorrow's financial freedom? Every single time you get tempted to buy something on that avoid list, ask yourself that question. Commit to these changes today, transform your relationship with money, and just watch how radically your life changes by 2025. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep building that fortress, and I'll see you in the next one.